Good day guys, Bing here. So today before we start this modeling exercise, I'm going to quickly talk about this request. It's about create an annotation for a ramp, but I couldn't figure out how we can do it, perfectly in Revit. I tried to use adaptive family with reference lines, but it couldn't couldn't achieve that. So maybe we have to use some different tool to do this, or if you know how to do it in Revit, please let me know. Okay, so that's it. So now let's start our modeling exercise. So actually this images are not very clear. I couldn't find a closer image of these buildings. So I guess for this one, we're going to model something like this. Okay, so looks like there are some horizontal structures there. So I guess there are some shading structure. So let's do this. So actually there are a lot of different ways of doing this. So you can create a line-based family. You can use like bin system. You can even use adaptive family or pattern-based family. So, but today we're going to try two different type of system families. So one is sloped glazing, and the other one is railing. Okay, so let's go to Revit. So these are two examples. So I did previously. So this one is sloped glazing. So basically they are a type of roof. Okay, and this one is railing. And so let's start. So first, I'm going to start from scratch. So let's create a new. I'll have this one open. So in case I have some issue, I can just come back. So first, wrong one. Sorry. First, we need to create a project, and okay, because they are system families, we always need to not create them, but modify them in a project. Okay, so first let's create a curtain wall. So WA. I'll use this storefront, maybe something like this, and go 3D view. Okay, so maybe I'll change this height to level 1, so it's 4 meters high. Okay, so now we need to create something here. Okay, so first method, sloped glazing. Okay, so we need to go to roof level 1, which is perfect level 1, and then we just need to create a footprint. So I'll just pick some line, and also maybe I'll make it 900 deep, and then trim TR, and also just get rid of all the slope and finish. So now we have a roof. Okay, and then we can change this one to this sloped glazing. So there's so the default slope glazing, there's no mullions, no glazing at all, so nothing. Okay, and then we need to start to modify it. So first, edit type, duplicate. I'll just call it new. And okay, so first one, curtain panel. So if the curtain panel is set to none, doesn't mean there's no panel. It means this will be by default the system panel glazed. Okay, so then you can change to any other different type, but we want this one to be empty, because so you won't have glazing in the middle of these blades. So we need to load family. So load family, go to your Autodesk content. So under curtain wall panel, so there's a empty panel. So open it. So now select it, edit type. You can change that to empty panel. So as long as those panels are rectangular shape, so it will be fine. So in any time if the shape of this one is not rectangular, you will have some issue. But today we are not talking about this, so let's keep going. Joint condition not critical for now, so let's just leave it. Grid 1, I'm not sure which one's grid 1, so I'll just guess grid 1 is this. Okay, so because by default this curtain wall is using 1.5 meter maximum spacing for these grids, so I'm going to change this one to maximum spacing and 1.5, so I think they should match. Okay, and apply. Let me just, sorry, too fast. So we also need to add those. So I'm going to use mullions. I'm going to use this 50 by 150 for both internal and external border. So apply. Yeah, great. So now you can see they are almost matching. So it's not perfect here. Maybe we can. There's some. Maybe there's some setting. Try this one. Apply. Yeah. Good. So now the next one is this one and this one. So these two will be border 1, border 2 for grid 2. So the same. I'll just paste the name into it. Apply. Okay. And then we need those. Then we need those these blades. So it looks like roughly 45 degree. So what I'm going to do is I'll select one of the mullion, unpin, edit type, duplicate. I'll just call it 45 degree, and then this maybe I'll just use 120, make it 5 and 5, so it's 10 by 120, and also type in a 45 degree to it. Apply. Okay, and then we can pin it back, so it will change it to the default setting in here, which is interior type, this one. So now we just need to change this one. So grid 2 mullions interior type to the 45 degree. Okay, and sorry, forgot to, we need to set the layout. So I'm going to use let me think, maybe maximum spacing, maybe 150. Okay, yeah, I think that's it, and that's it. So very simple. Let me just copy this one and paste to level 1. Okay, so we have something there. Okay, so the only thing about this method is I don't think we can create this shape like this, so just non-rectangular shape. Yeah, so if you know how to do it, please let me know. Okay, so this is the first method, sloped glazing, and then let me just copy this. The second one we're going to try is railing. Okay, so railing is also a system family, which means you can't create a family outside of this project. You need to create a railing from those default railings. So let me just go to railing, and I'll just place one. I'll just place one here and finish. Okay, so this is one of those default railing. And okay, so first maybe let's make it 4 meter high, so it matches the height of that, and then we can start to modify this. So let's go edit, duplicate, I'll call it new. Okay, so we start to modify. Okay, so first we don't need this top rail, and just be careful, because sometimes when you uncheck the top rail, you might also affect those baluster because of the setting of the baluster. For example, they are set to match. It's just like attached top to the the top rail. So if you have this one set to top rail element, and when you delete those top rail, you will also delete the baluster. So what I'm going to do is I'll change the host, and to for now just give it number, so it will same as those. So I'll just maybe just to change them. We don't need corner because it will be a linear, so there's no change of direction. I'll change host. I'll just give it 100 and 100. So make sure I want to keep all these baluster for now. Okay, so click OK, apply. Oh, good. Change this one to none. Okay. Yeah. So you can see the baluster is still there, because sometimes when you delete the top rail, you delete everything. Basically, you delete the whole railing will disappear. You won't have anything. You can select them, but at least now we still have those baluster. Okay, so go edit type. So first we're going to do some railing. So rail structure. So rail structures are all those same direction with the railing, with the path, with this line. They can be modeled use rail structure, but before that we need to create some profile for them. So for example, this one, we need to go create new families and use a profile template, and so we can just line rectangle. I'll just quickly do it 10 and 120. Okay, and then I'll just select MV, move to here and move to here, rotate RO maybe 45 degree. That's it. So I'm going to save as, just give it a name, 45 degree. I already have 45 degree. That's fine. I'll just save, overwrite it. Okay. Now we can load this one into that project. Okay, go to 3D view. So let's select this railing, edit type, go to rail structure, insert. I'm going to height will be the same, 0, offset, not quite sure. I'm going to type 150 for now. Profile, this one. So you can change the material here. So click OK, OK. Okay, so you can see we have one here. So don't worry, it looks like it's on the other side, but because for railing, we will always have this. So you can see this little flip railing direction. Click on this, it will flip the railing. So I think that's almost. Oh hell, my wall's not aligned. Maybe I'll just align my curtain wall. Hell, maybe just. We need to go to side plan. So I'm going to just move. I want this one to move along with this. Okay, so something like that. Go back to 3D view. Yeah, perfect. So now we have one roughly not perfectly aligned, but good enough. Edit type. Go back to railing. I'm going to click on this and duplicate. So we need 4, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and 150. I'll add 150 to it. 300, 450, 600, 750, and okay, apply. So now we have this, and we also need this one and this one. So, but we don't have profile. I don't think we have profile for those size. I'll just check profile and see if there's any rectangular shape profile, so we can use. Oh, actually, we can probably use this one, rectangular handrail, but it depends on the category of that profile. So let's have a look and see if it's on this one. It's in the list. Okay, here. So yeah, it is. So which means we can go here and just duplicate call it 150 times 50. Okay, and then double click on it, change the height to 150, and okay. So now go back to this, edit type, rail structure, select one of them, duplicate, and move down. Doesn't really matter, so up and down. So the height will be the same, offset will be, let's make it 900 minus 25, it will be 875. So change this one to 150 by 50, and also we need to duplicate, we need another one on the other side, 25, apply, okay, apply, okay. Okay, so now we, I think we have some issue here. The height, or yeah, looks like we need to adjust the height. Edit. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but probably it's because yeah, just need to work out the height we need to adjust. I guess let's try 75. Looks like half of that. So apply. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, easy. Okay, so now we have all this, and then now we have all the rail structure. We probably don't need this baluster, so we can just go back here and change this one to none. Change this to none. Change this to none, and okay, and okay. So the next step, we need to model these. Okay, for these, I think one option is we can create a create a type of so this time they are not profiles. We need to go under railing. We need to create a baluster. So here, so baluster. And we need to create one of them to match the size. So if you look from the top, so the size, it's not, so this one's no longer 150 by 50, it's 900 by 50. So we're going to create one, so not here, so it needs to be rectangular. So this was round, this is square. I think this one can be a rectangular shape. So baluster still flat up, upright. Yes, maybe we can try this one. So let's try this one, duplicate, I'll call it 900 by 50. And then double click, change this one to 900, change this one to 50, and okay. So go setting, edit type, baluster, I'll change this one to 950. So the host will be, level, so that level which is 4 meter, but we need to offset lower by negative by 50, so it will be negative 75, and the top will be 75 to make it 150. So I'm not sure. Let's have a try. And distance, I'm going to just change it to 150. But because we use maximum spacing for this, so it's not always 150. Most of the time, it's not 1.5 meter. Sorry. So we need to change this one to spread pattern to fit. Okay, and also we don't need this. We still need post, starting post. I'll just use the same one, and also I'll try to negative 75, negative 75. 75 and 75. I'll try this. And corner post, no, don't worry about that. Okay, oh, we have some issue. Top reference is below bottom reference for one or more balusters. These balusters are not created. This top, yeah, that's higher than that. Higher than that, higher than that. No idea. Okay. Maybe it won't work this way. but that's fine. We have different method. We can also use, so in this baluster we can also use post family, so which means we're not going to use the profile. We're going to create post family. So let's go create family. Let's create some baluster post. Okay, so open. For this baluster post, let's go to floor plan. I'm going to create it'll be 900 by 50, right? So it will be 50 and 900. Should we just yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just place it here like this, because when we place a railing it will be, you know, roughly like this, but we can still offset it. So okay, so that's the profile of, oh hang on, it's not profile, so this one's not profile, so we're not supposed to use modelize. We need to create actual model. So yeah, let's do it. Extrusion, so from here to here, and the height will be 150. And also I'll just leave the material and finish it. Let's go to 3D view. Okay, so that's it. And do I have that model lines? Yeah, let's delete it. HR. So now we can save this one as a, so let's call it 900 by 50 post. And okay, so load this back into project 2. Go to 3D view. Select this one. Edit type. Baluster. Change that. Find that post. Okay, so find this post. So for the post, because it's already, the height of this one is already decided in here, I don't think this matters. The top matters. So as long as it's placed onto a host with 0 offset, I think that will be fine. So we are going to change this one to this one to this, and have a look. Apply. Okay, so looks like the orientation is not right. Yeah, that's fine. We can rotate them. So we just need to go to, so let's go back to railing. On the railing, there'll be that post, edit, and go to floor plan. So which direction should we rotate? So this is center, left, and right. I think probably rotate. Let's rotate to this side. Okay, so overwrite. Still wrong side. Sorry about that. So let's go edit again. Go to floor plan. This time, just mirror it, Okay, delete this. Load this one back and overwrite. Yeah, so that's better. So now we just need to adjust the height a little bit, and also adjust the spacing. So for the spacing, change it to 1.5, and also we're going to use spread pattern to fit. We don't need this, and okay, so we need to lower them, maybe by 75. So I guess let's try -75. Same, -75, -75. Okay, apply. Okay, so yeah, almost. I think almost. You can actually see. So I'll change to shade SD. You can see the geometry is almost the same, but these railing will not be cut by those horizontal, or those what do we call this, post. So yeah. Oh, hang on, this is not right, not perfect. I think there's a setting somewhere. Baluster. okay, here spacing. So we probably need to change this one to 25 and change this one to -25. So this should, yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's it. So let's try to change this. Okay, so let's don't worry about this one, but this. So if we edit the path, so it should match the this grid. It doesn't match. Let's have a look. Edit type. Yeah, I think we probably just need to adjust this a little bit. So for example, in this case, I wouldn't, because it's always easier to adjust the curtain wall than the railing. Railing is not really easy to work with, because all these settings it's just a headache. So if it's May, I would probably just adjust this. So I just increase this a little bit, so I make it 2 million instead of 3. 1800, something like that. Yeah, and then that's it. Okay, but oh yeah, when I change this one too. But slope glazing, it's also easier because they share all the mullions, all the settings. So basically, all very similar. So if I change this one to 1.8, it will match this. And that's it. Okay, so 2 different method, both system families. One is slope glazing, and the other one's railing, to create this shade structure. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I can upload this family for you, so you can have a look. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.